Greetings, everybody. We will be getting underway with this evening's AEW Dynamite Watchalong in about 5 minutes or so. I just like to pop in as I do a little early just to say hello and welcome and thank you for tuning in. And hang out and we'll be getting started shortly. Ophelia says she's going to be a little late. She's big timing me again, but she's very important. So hang out, stick around, and we'll be back. Good evening, good evening. It's time for AEW Watch Along with Boris. Da, 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 da.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, Jazz Hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.
The rings all set, the lights are bright, so settle in, it's Wednesday night. With matches stacked, the action's prime. AEW's love is Dynamite time, and with Big Bad Boris, we're ready to roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll.
Indeed, it is Wednesday night, And you know what that means. It is AEW Dynamite Watch Along time. My name is Big Bad Boris. Thank you for joining me and spending your Wednesday night with myself. Ophelia will be here, running a little late, doing important Ophelia things that I'm not smart enough to know. You'll notice below the ticker thing, or the overlay is a little bit out of date. Quizplex went down last night, but you can still, to my knowledge, donate to help the folks in the wildfires down in the States, so you can click on that. Some housekeeping things this Saturday Night Love. Oh, I have fancy things here. Hang on a sec. This Saturday Night Love will return 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, midnight Eastern. We are going to play Botchamania Roulette. That's right. I'm going to load all 500 plus episodes of Botchamania onto the big wheel. We're going to spin it, and whichever episodes come up, we are going to watch. We will also play a new game that I have devised. Is it Action Andretti or is it Jack Cartwheel? I have a mini version of that game I'm going to play with Ophelia when she arrives. Oh, well, I'll take all the fans that I can get. AEW is on the air. We are at the Knoxville Civic Auditorium in Knoxville, Tennessee. That's kind of a cool looking venue too. I like to see them running in some smaller but more filled venues. And we're starting off hot with the aerial assassin, Mr. William Ospreay. When Ophelia gets here and we go to commercial, I have a mini version of is it Jack Cartwheel or is it Action Andretti that we will play when... See, that's the thing, Eric, is I know what GCW told us, but was it really Jack Cartwheel? I don't know. What did you think of that show, Eric? A lot of people are kind of saying that it was another swing and a miss at the Hammerstein, but I thought the show wasn't bad. It was a little long. I had to watch it in two parts because I work very, very early in the morning. But the show itself, I didn't mind. The alley catch injury, I think, kind of derailed things a little bit, which is kind of a bummer. But I thought, all in all, the show was good. As we await the arrival of Kenneth Omega, Canada's own Kenneth Omega. Also, a reminder, Friday night, it is Oil Rumble 2 at Rogers Place. I will always get Rogers Place and Rogers Center mixed up until the day I die. But yeah, Friday night, 7 p.m. At Rogers Place, the Edmonton Oil Kings take on the Moose Jaw Warriors or the Saskatoon Blades. I can't remember which one. I apologize. But action will be getting underway. Professional wrestling-wise, doors open at 6. 6:05 is going to be the opening bout. So if you're heading down there, get there. Make sure you get in the doors and into your seats early to catch the first match. We got 5 matches plus a great hockey game. Tickets are as low as $20. I believe oilkings.ca is where you can go to get those very tickets for that particular live event. And of course, the regular Thursday and Friday shows will commence for 2025 next week, and we'll talk more about that next week. But there's some stacked stuff going on those shows. Let's see what Kenny Omega and Mr. Ospreay have to say. Wow, I hit the post on that one perfectly, like I'm a radio guy. Yeah, that's a cool venue. Not to interrupt the promo, but yeah, I agree. The Manson Holiday feud was, or Mason, sorry, Charles Mason, just didn't do anything for me right from the get-go. I thought it was kind of silly with the whole murder thing, so that one didn't really grab me. The Cardona stuff, I mean, it was cool to see Jimmy Lloyd turn face. I think that was kind of fun, but they built it up into something that I think people were expecting a little bit more. But other than that, I thought the show was good. Yeah, that's fair. That scramble was good. Oh, Kenny Omega, perhaps being drafted as a running buddy with Will Ospreay against the Callis family. Oh, Kenny needs a haircut. Yeah, I like this venue. Again, I like put them in smaller buildings and fill them up. It looks better on TV. I think it's better vibe for the show. But the way he says it took diverticulitis, it sounds like diverticulitis is a wrestler. It took diverticulitis, almost ending my career. That reminds me of a funny story. I'm going to tell you later a funny story from when I was a very young man and didn't understand the world. Oh my goodness. It's getting heated. And here comes Canada's own Don Callis. Konosuke Takeshita has appeared. Why is Will Ospreay doing nothing? Come on, Will. Do the right. There we go. Yeah, that's a cool venue. I love fancy high spots when guys are really mad at each other. I hate you and I want to kill you, and I'm going to do it with a flying head scissors. I need Takeshita pants. Those look comfy. Caught with the super kick. Sting fan does not approve. Like 2 feet of your intestine sounds like a lot. Like, I might need to Google diverticulitis and do some reading. Find out where he trained. I'm not sure when the next pay-per-view is, to be perfectly honest, but I'm sure that there's a banner / advertisement hanging in the rafters somewhere. Now we get crowd fighting. And better late than never, the lovely and talented Ophelia Payne. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing all right. You've missed a epic, or you're missing an epic confrontation between the Don Callis family and Kenny
I
Omega.
managed to flick it over. I was still in the meeting, and I was like, I got to start because I was like, Ospreay's going to start this, isn't he? So I can't miss my boy.
Was this a fancy business meeting?
It was. Yeah,
None
it's
of
one
my
of those
damn
like if I
business?
told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to be like prime minister?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Dynamite's at a cool venue in Kentucky, I think I want to say.
Tennessee?
Yeah, that's what I said. Tennessee. Oh, look at the merchandise booth.
Yeah. Well, if they're out in the hallway, they'll usually end up going to like the concession stand as well. And they usually end up wrecking that as well. The Murder Hawk Monster. I like to see Archer on my TV. I don't see him enough.
Don't break the merchandise.
Mm-hmm. So were they talking about diverticulitis almost killed him? They seem to
Yes.
talk about that a lot.
Yes. Sounds like a wrestler.
I mean, it's no Sailor Tugboat, but or Crystal Dynamics, but
We need to go to commercial because we have business to handle. Oh, look at Kenny Omega trying to save the bacon, but instead it is a double. Oh, it's not. It's not a double. All right, guys, let's go. Through the table.
did you answer the question about the next AEW pay-per-view? I just saw that in the chat.
I don't know.
So the next one is the oh my god, what is it called? The one in Australia in Brisbane.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a pay-per-view.
It's not a pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's not a pay-per-view. It's a special event. It's just going to be on Saturday instead of Collision.
Oh.
It's going to be like 4 hours or whatever, but it's not a pay-per-view. It's just it'll be free.
Interesting.
Can't think of which one it's called. Grand Slam. That's what it is.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Now tonight is homemade pizza night, and I can smell it already. And we're only 12 minutes into the goddamn show.
Wow.
And I got to be at work at 4 a.m, so it's the perfect storm of cranky Boris.
So just another normal Wednesday.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm the COB. I understand my role. Yes, Speedball should save Omega and Ospreay with Shane McMahon.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it seems to be a given that Speedball's coming to AEW. It's just a matter of when, right? What was that? Just
What do you make of all of
the second row? Go ahead.
Look at Will Ospreay climbing to the second balcony. Or the
first
and
balcony. Kenny Omega as well.
What do you make of all of the Britt Baker rumors that we're hearing? Was he on the light rig? Yeah, let's just do all the dumb shit.
Oh.
Revolution is the next pay-per-view in March. I just saw a sign for it. That was quite...
Yeah, that's the next pay-per-view, but isn't the one in Brisbane before that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that that will be in every AEW video package ever.
I'm not surprised by the stories based on things I've heard from people in the industry. And then that's all I'll say.
Fair
publicly.
enough.
Feel free to send me a message later and I'll fill you in.
Well, look, and now the two of these knuckleheads are going to climb the lighting rig again.
So crazy.
Now, are they just celebrating or are they going to do stuff?
Uh-oh.
I think they're just celebrating.
No, they're calling them out for a match, I think. Starting to kill Don Callis. Australia.
Ah, get it?
Yeah.
6 feet down under.
Makes sense. Get Kyle Fletcher on the Australian card.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, that'll be a good match. That'll be a great match.
Oh, they're all friends now. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
So the event in Australia isn't even a pay-per-view, and it's not even on TV live in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be on like whatever time it is, and then it'll be like on their regular channel later on in the day.
Like a tape delay sort of thing.
Yeah. So good luck avoiding spoilers if you want to avoid spoilers, I guess. Now. Christian, Britt Baker, it just seems to be that there's no plans to bring her back on TV just now, and there seems to be some dissension in the locker room.
That she is difficult to work with.
Kind of like me.
Yes, incredibly difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that started off with a bang.
That's why I was like, I got to turn this on quick. Even though if I'm going to miss it, I can't miss Will Ospreay. I'll have to go back and watch the whole thing. I'm like still in my meeting, and I'm like side-eyeing Dynamite.
And they added AR Fox and Swerve to tonight's broadcast.
Where's AR been? Has he been hurt?
Not to my knowledge, but
just not been on TV.
There's only so much TV time to go around, I guess.
Yeah, because he's been off for a while. Okay, so Hurt Syndicate about to become new champs tonight?
It would be a very underwhelming tag reign for Private Party if that's the case. I watched Collision this week. I had some extra time, and my thoughts on Collision are, it gave me WCW Saturday Night vibes, but in a good way. Yes. Not that it's not it's not that it's not important.
No,
but it's just more of a fun 2-hour Saturday night sort of thing.
So
less
what
important
I'm getting from,
than
like,
Dynamite,
I never watched.
Not important.
Yeah, I never really watched Collision before because you had to pay the paywall stuff, right? And so now that I'm able to watch it, it does seem, obviously because I'm watching, they changed it. They're actually furthering stories on there now instead of just being matches. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem to be as thrown together as it was. Yeah. But I would also like to have, make it feel like it's still important. Do you know what I mean? When's the last time the Death Riders defended the trios? I don't know. It's been a very long time, and they should be defending, or they should have to give them up.
Do they actually have them?
They are the current. Yeah, they are the current champs. Whether they are actually carrying the belts around, I don't know.
I always thought Trios titles were stupid.
What is Wheeler Yuta doing with his hair and his beard? That's a lot going on.
Trios titles are like a fun thing for like a day, and then it's like, oh, we have to like do something with these and make them valuable, and no one does it.
Jeez, why am I invited in all these matches all of a sudden?
I'll be a Trios champ. You just sit on the apron and wait for the hot tag.
Okay, let's be like.
From like the nose up, Wheeler Yuta looks like one of the Beatles back in the day, back in the mop top era.
Yeah, I can see that. I could see that. Cope.
Just terrible name. I don't understand.
I don't know. I'm assuming this was his choice. It just feels like a poor one.
All right, can we go to commercial?
I don't have time to sleep. Wrestling fans said they have too many belts. Death Rider said, okay, bet. That's a great one.
Where's Claudio?
Well, that's what I mean. They have the trios, but the three of them are never together either.
All right. Is this the Hurt Syndicate business?
Yes, it's the tag match.
Wearing the merch with the black and gold fancy new matching ring attire.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum Carnage. I think we could have done with like 10% more Carnage.
At least.
So I hyped up the Oil Rumble coming up 2 nights from now. I guess 1 night from now. Hangman sort of squashed Daniels, but sort of not. But it was an amazing way for Daniels to go out, and I actually wrote a blog about it on my secret blog. Secret, but not really secret. If you go to my Blue Sky, like my Blue Sky followers get my blog posts early. But if you want to read what I have to say about Christopher Daniels, you can do that. But no, it was there was some blood, and
it wasn't a squash.
It went out. It went pretty well, I thought.
Yeah, I think Daniels went out the way he wanted to.
I think so.
Yeah. I thought it was a good match. I thought it was a really good match.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Oh my God, is that Private Party?
Did you say that and then put on lip gloss? Because that's the funniest thing I've ever heard or ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's like part of the shtick, right?
Sting fan in the front row enjoys the Private Party music.
Yeah, Daniels is done.
Did we see the end of the Acclaimed on Saturday? I think we did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's
they even said one last time, scissor me daddy ass, right? Yeah.
The scuttlebutt is that is Christopher Daniels' last match, and yeah, loved it. A lot of respect for that guy. Yeah, read the blog. Go to my Blue Sky, whatever my Blue Sky address is.
I also feel like daddy ass doesn't necessarily need to be on my TV.
Fair. Yeah.
Like, I don't really know what he's doing. He's not really adding anything to anything. I don't know. I'm the last person to be yelling about old people on my TV, but
Justin Roberts is dressed like MJF last week.
Oh yeah, the blue suit, yeah.
Yeah, Tennessee, not Kentucky. My apologies to my American friends.
Do you have anybody
You're dealing with enough right now.
They're dealing with enough.
Yeah, I dig that venue a lot. Spencer, let's run this venue.
Asian Joe, really?
Whoa. Asian Joe coming in hot with the GFY.
Which apparently is good for you, according to him.
I do remember Cute Kip, the golden era of TNA wrestling. They had a great crowd, apparently, on whatever day it was for the Genesis pay-per-view. I finally finished GCW.
Oh, yeah? I wanted to message you so much about the Cardona thing.
It was a little much. It made the show way longer. It was cool to see Jimmy Lloyd, turn back again. But I think the fans wanted and were expecting something bigger. No disrespect to that. So,
yeah,
I thought the show on the whole was good.
So it started, and this guy came out this.
Yeah, I don't know who that dude was. No disrespect, but I've never heard of that guy.
Okay, so he's not a real person. I mean, he's a real person, but the character is not. Oh, so immediately I'm like, who's like Jimmy Imagination or whatever it was, So I'm like, gotta search this up. So I search it up and I find Cardona called him out on Twitter like 4 days before that show. It better be anybody but whatever his name was. Okay. So there was a tag for him. So I click on it. So of course, it's a locked account, no profile picture. Follows like 75 people, but has 0 followers. And I'm like, clearly this is Cardona's burner, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was like, so he's clearly some local indie dude, I'm guessing. Just made up to make this guy. And then when they were like, no, I need the biggest and baddest, and then they brought up Microman,
I love me some Microman. Don't get me
too,
wrong.
but I just about died. I was like, oh my God. I said, this can't be the big mystery person either, right? So
did you guys make it through the entire show?
Pluggo and I did. Yes.
You did? Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I topped out, but
okay.
2:30 a.m. it comes mighty early.
Yeah. No one just Pluggo and I. So
Pluggo, I think, is in mourning over the loss of the Notre Dame's in the football thing.
I feel like Asian Joe's right about the DQ finish here. I feel like if they're going to drop the belt, it's going to be actually at an event, not like a normal Wednesday on Dynamite. Even though I do agree too with David, like they're going to win them, just not tonight.
Have we not
Asian
had
Joe,
a commercial for 25 minutes? We have not had a commercial for 25 minutes.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about that either, right? About commercial.
Anyway, you were saying?
I was just saying, Asian Joe. I was going to ask him if he was actually working tonight doing the post show. Yeah, I agree. Because Asian Joe does the Mark Order podcast after Dynamite. Look, plug, not even my shit. Yeah, second match. If this was going to be a title change, it would probably be way up towards the end.
I don't know. The way things are looking, I don't know.
Who gets involved, though? You never miss a post show ever. Like, I mean, you missed last week and like 5 weeks before that, but okay. Oh, commercial.
All right, picture-in-picture commercial. Bear with me now because we're going to barrel through this a couple of things here. First of all, Saturday Night Live returns with Botchamania Roulette. I will load all 500 plus Botchamania episodes into the big wheel, and we will spin it repeatedly and watch the episode that comes up. As of now, I have nobody joining me because everyone's busy because they have lives on Saturday and I don't, but I'm sure I'll dig up somebody to hang out. But we also are going to play my new favorite game. Is it Jack Cartwheel or is it Action Andretti? But for you, Ophelia, I have a very short warm-up game. Very, very short warm-up game of Is It Jack or Is It Action?
Is it Jack? Is it Action? Who's the one with all the traction? Nobody knows, but maybe you will. Guessing it right for the thrill. Nobody knows, but maybe you will. Guessing it right for the thrill.
This song is so good.
I've been singing it at work all week, and my coworkers like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Is it Jack?" Okay, are you ready to play the game?
Yeah. We're coming back to the show, so
or are we coming back already?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
next commercial.
Oh, do you want to wait or okay? We'll wait. We'll wait till next commercial.
Okay.
We'll wait till next commercial. We'll make the. That was a really short commercial break. What is going on here?
Yeah. That's hysterical.
Solo
This
Jones.
song is so good. Is that Dustin as well?
Yes. Dustin does all of my smart, clever things that I'm not smart or clever enough to do myself.
That's fair.
So stay tuned for the next commercial break where I'll play that again probably, and then we will play Is It Jack or Is It
I'm ready to fail this and be like, I
only have one photo, but
okay. Let me guess, they have masks on. I got to figure it out.
No, there are no masks. That would be cheating.
That would be bad.
But yeah, I think Collision might be one of my, I might add that to my rotation of not like sit and watch Focus, but like have it on while I'm doing things and whatever, you know? Oh, I smell the pizza. This is torture. Why don't you just
what
torture
kind of
me?
pizza? Like, I know it's homemade, but what are your toppings?
I believe there's a ham and pineapple thing going on, and I think there's like a pepperoni thing going on.
Is everything from scratch?
No.
Okay.
We bought like little like flatbread sort of things.
Nice.
I'm excited about Botchamania Roulette though. The randomness of it.
There was somebody, who was it that was talking about Botchamania with us on the weekend? Somebody that was in that watch-along. Was it Pluggo? It was Blair.
Yes, Blair's voice is on a Botchamania. I don't believe.
Oh, that's what it was.
Because there is at least one LPW clip I know of on Watchamania, and MRB did the big dive off the ladder and the table didn't break. But I think it's a fan shot video, so it doesn't have me on it. I know MRB's on there a few times, including one time where he famously saves Velveteen Dream from being dropped live on pay-per-view.
Wow.
But I do like Botchamania, and I think the randomness of it will be kind of fun because maybe we'll get some early ones and some late ones and yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Sting fan in the front row was much happier than he was earlier.
That's funny.
Yes, Revolution is March the 9th. That is the next, I guess, actual pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, the next big event is Grand Slam.
WrestleMania week is starting to get a little heavy now.
Well, I guess they have 2 nights to fill up, right?
No, but like other extracurriculars, because GCW always have the collective with all of their shows. I don't know, but Ring of Honor will probably have a show. But Prestige is teamed up with a couple of different companies. I want to say Defy and somebody else. And I think they're doing what looks like maybe 6 shows that week too. So there's a lot going on for Mania week this week, which always pleases me.
It's trying to find the time to watch everything and then the time to watch all the stuff that you missed, right?
Yeah. Just don't sleep. That's what I do.
That's fair. Does not sound like fun, but it's fair.
I do like sleeping. I'm not very good at it, but I like it. Private Party looking okay here. What's that?
So who's going to interfere if we think this is a DQ?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you get out of this without, unless there's like a big brawl outside and they do a double count out. Ooh, big German suplex. Yeah, I don't know how you get out of this. Because if MVP interferes, then why would they get another shot? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless it's somebody that interferes on the side of Private Party. Like, I'm thinking you might have...
Oh, that knee looks snug.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just going to win the goddamn things now.
What it's have a belt. Second match on a Wednesday. Screw all of us, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's what we're doing here.
And
it kind of sucks for Private Party a little bit, but you know,
it's very weird. So this is kind of like, I mean, I'm not going to say it's the cool down match, but you had that big thing with Omega and Ospreay, and now you're like, okay, you're up second. We're going to get the belts on you, though. See, it feels weird.
I would do this like an hour one main event kind of thing, or
like at 7 o'clock or whatever.
I don't know anything about wrestling.
No, me either.
I can't remember who Mars was wrestling at Cool Beans.
Is that the one? This month? Cool Beans is this month, right?
Yes, Cool Beans is this. Oh, yeah, we announced MRB and Blake Christian for the February show. I'll take all of that all of the time. Thank you very much.
Now, it doesn't say that's for the belt. Will it be for the belt?
Well, I think we have to wait and see if he still has the belt.
Well, okay, so the match is between those two, whether or not the belt is involved.
The way I understand it, yes.
Yeah.
I like those belts. Those are nice belts, too. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it didn't say for the belt, and I agree. It's because you don't know if he'll still have the belt then, but the match is not going to change. You know what I mean? It's not for the belt regardless of who has it.
Yeah.
It's against MRB regardless of if he has the belt or not.
This is the way I understand it. Yes.
Yeah. Same.
This is Mariah May, who is not Tiffany Stratton.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get confused.
That's fair.
But I'm not all that smart.
So yeah, you have the matches this week at Oil Rumble to remember, plus next week.
I'm trying to remember all the matches at Oil Rumble. There's a Scramble, and there's a tag team match, and there's TFA and Zoe, and there's the Oil Kings Cup. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, and then there's
I think that what's going to happen with
Ryan Reed.
Tony Storm is going to win the belt, I think. And she is going to revert back to timeless Tony Storm, and it's going to be that she was playing that role. She was acting the whole time.
I agree.
I don't know if that's obvious to everybody or if that's just something that I came up with because I'm not smart.
Oh, I think that's what I said too. I mean, more or less.
So this Australia gimmick is not a Dynamite. It's not a Collision. It's just a thing that's going to happen.
Well, it was a pay-per-view last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think being in Australia, they feel like people won't buy into a pay-per-view because it'll be like really early in the morning, right?
Fair. Yeah, I guess they don't have their own network where they could just do whatever the hell they want.
Mm. These two are hysterical together. Mars is fighting.
That is a lot of Australian.
Yeah, Mars is fighting the guy from BC, the flippy guy.
Oh yeah, Mars is fighting. His name is. I can see him in my face.
Yes.
Or I can see him in my face, in
Casey
my brain.
Ferreira.
Yes, I like Casey Ferreira too.
Yeah, it's a non-title. It's a non-title match, but that's who he's fighting next week. I'm like the flippy guy, you know, like we do. Like there's only one flippy guy in LPW. All right, commercial.
Is it commercial? Okay. Yeah. All right, now kids, let's do this one more time with Feel.
Is it Jack? Is it action? Who's the one with all the traction? Nobody knows, but maybe you will. Guess you're right for the thrill. Nobody knows, but maybe you will. Guess you're right for the thrill.
Let's welcome our contestant, Ms. Ophelia Payne. Let's play. Is this Jack or is this action?
That is Jack.
All right, let's check the board. You are correct. That is. I tried to throw you off with the ROH.
I was like,
So that amazing 30 seconds of hijinks you just saw with the blurry outy thing, you will see more of that on Saturday Night Love as we play everyone's favorite game. Is it Jack?
Going to be great.
Is it action? Or is it Sailor Tugboat? Or is it Crystal Dynamics?
Yeah. Did we salute the flag? I missed it.
Oh, we did not salute the flag. We did not. Hello. Hello. Thank you on behalf of all of the Canadian people for your service, Mr. Shabazz. He sent me a message. I've spoken many times about the outrageous eating power of Sheik Akbar
about
Shabazz.
The wings specifically.
He sent me a message the other day with a video from a place in Calgary that does all-you-can-eat ribs.
Are you going?
Caption, and I quote, "We should go." And we are now running Calgary, so I think Mr. Shabazz and I might have to take down some ribs, if you will.
Which place is it?
I no idea. I'd have to go back in my messages and look. I should have had more Jacker action clips for you. That one was too easy.
There's I know there's a place in Calgary. I think it's called Kilt and Caber or something like that. It's like something Scottishy. They do an all-you-can-eat rib night down in Calgary, but I don't know if it's just once in a while. So I remember one of my friends was talking about it.
I wonder if I can find it. Bear with me.
It's really not that important. I was just being nosy.
Let's see here. How does the internet work?
How do I internet?
Oh, he also sent me the Elite Donaire Challenge from
my
Edmonton.
Goodness. In Edmonton? Who's doing that?
Elite Pizza and Donaire.
Oh, yeah, that's the giant one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's onion rings and shit in it.
Yeah.
If I eat that, do I get am I all elite?
Yes. You know what? No matter what they get you, that's what you get. You get a logo that says you're all elite. Oh, we got some Jeff Jarrett.
I can't find this message. I'm sure I'm not making it up though. It really did happen. Oh, Jeff Jarrett. Okay, here we go. Look at the leather jacket on this guy. They're trying to hip him up a little bit.
Hip him up? Is that what you just said?
They're hipping him up. Getting down in the mud.
Wow. Asian Joe.
Hey, Dustin, if you're around, can you Photoshop the AEW logo into something that says all you can eat instead of all elite? I don't know if you're here and watching this, but can you do that for me, please?
We're at the 6:40, so just tell them where the timestamp is.
Oh, you're smarter. You're way smarter than me. Was Jeff Jarrett having a professional wrestling match, or is he just coming out to talk?
I'm guessing another promo, which MJF will come out and slut shame his mom or something.
There's only one lady in this world we do not slut shame, and that is Nick Wayne's mom.
I'm waiting for that to happen one of these times, and then her just take her shoes off and be like, oh, no.
That's right. I won't stand for it. Are we really going to do one match in the first hour of this goddamn show?
Looks like it.
What is this, Raw?
Yeah. Well, Ross, yeah. And I mean, Ross starts out with a promo, a brawl match. And that's what we got from this, except the match is going to be in Brisbane. Yes. Wow, Joe. There you go. There you go, Boris. Sophelia's fair game.
I don't know what that means.
You can't slut shame Nick Wayne's mom, but everybody else was fair game. You said.
Oh
so.
no. You know what? I don't believe in slut shaming anybody.
I think that's where the promo.
I'm a little bit afraid of you, so I'm not going to do that either.
I know where to find you. I have a particular set of skills.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm not I'm not difficult to find.
Oh, was there travel issues? Is there some really bad weather there?
Oh, yes. Tony Khan said on social media earlier today that there was some travel issues that may force some reshuffling.
Might be why there's... Yeah, and maybe that's why the tag match was so early in the night, too. Yeah.
I got a new high-vis vest at work today. You can see me from space in that goddamn thing. I'm like, oh,
is it orange or yellow?
It's yellow, but it's a lot of yellow because I'm a lot of Boris. And I was like, oh,
because God. You're all you can eat, not all elite.
Yes, I need someone to make that into a thing.
All right, I'm on it. Is he from there? I didn't realize he was from there.
I'm not sure where, Jeff. He's from somewhere around there. The Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. Jeff can't.
Southern style, like a barbecue off, or what?
He's pronouncing all of his words.
Sounds like he's drunk.
Gonna take him out to the woodshed.
Let's get real.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty shit show if we're having one match in the first hour. And Jeff Jarrett's going to talk for 10 minutes. Where's Pluggo? He likes listening to Jeff Jarrett talk.
Where's Pluggo? So I just saw somebody tweet out, "Damn it, Jeff, your wife thinks it's a bad idea to do another promo after last week, and she's right."
Yes, I've been monitoring the actions of Sting Fan in the front row, and he has been excited at points and unexcited at points.
Unexcited? Well.
Oh, yes. Let's get out here and talk, because that's what people want.
It sucks for fans that are there, right? Like, if you were expecting...
Oh, I think Joe...
I know the card is always subject to change. There's Claudio. Were we looking for him a minute ago?
I think Samoa Joe was supposed to wrestle on this show, was he not?
He's supposed to be back. I'm not sure if he was...
Well, Claudio has had enough of this nonsense.
Oh, God, he's going to fight Claudio? I don't need Jeff Jarrett fighting anybody. Also, Claudio never talks. I keep forgetting that he's got an accent. I mean, I know where he's from, but I keep forgetting he has an accent.
Stay out of our business. I'm going to throw the microphone down and then pick it up again. And then kick it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Jeff Jarrett will not go quietly into the night.
Oh my God, you have to kill him? He's an old man.
Yes, I think it was Nick Wayne and Joe tonight. I wonder if Nick Wayne's mom's flight was delayed. That would be a shame.
He can't fight without his mom.
That's fair.
Oh, God. Why does he need a world title shot?
Oh, I'll beat your ass this week. I'll get
Oh, my God. AI never lets me down.
What have you done? Whatever you've done.
I will send it.
All right. I'm excited.
This is fantastic. It's not even what I was anticipating. And sometimes you're just like, oh, yes, this works.
It's on next week.
I mean, obviously it's AI, so some of the words are not spelled perfectly, as is the case, but it's great, right?
Oh, that is tremendous. Let me
It looks really, really good until you realize the word Ken has 2 A's in it, but
yeah, well,
it's still good.
Oh, we got Swerve and AR Fox. They both made it to the building. Let me find this thing here. All you can eat, all elite.
So good, right?
That's tremendous. There's lots of food and angry people in the background. Is that supposed to be me with like the giant pecs?
Yes, that is you. That is you if you and Penta were the same person.
If me and Penta were the same person?
Yes.
Well.
Now I'm looking at the front, I'm like, well, that's clearly this person, and that's clearly this one. Oh, there's Claudio. Like, you know.
A friendly reminder that this Saturday at 10 p.m. Mountain, midnight Eastern on Saturday Night Love over on twitch.tv/Love Wrestling CA. We'll be playing Botchamania Roulette, where I've loaded all 500 and some episodes of Botchamania onto the wheel, and we will spin it randomly until we decide we don't want to spin it no more. Yes, I'm known for my vascularity. That's one of the things. I'm also, I can smell pizza, and it's pissing me off now because I want it.
Okay, so Tony Khan did tweet out, due to flight cancellations from winter weather, we must postpone tonight's Samoa Joe versus Nick Wayne match to a future date. The match will be rescheduled, and we're all going to come together to have a great show tonight. It starts soon.
Well, I'm not happy about any of this.
Well, now we don't get to see Nick Wayne's mom either.
I know. Well, maybe it's Joe who couldn't make it. Maybe Nick Wayne and his mom are there, and maybe Nick Wayne's mom can cut a 15-minute promo.
I would not hate that. Did you get your Nick Wayne's mom shirt?
I did not. Nobody bought me Nick Wayne's mom t-shirt for Christmas.
I feel bad that Santa hates you.
That's
where I went with that.
That you said it like that. You could have just been like, it was a lean Christmas this year, not everything went
Oh no, it's
way.
kind of just
You're
too
like,
bad that Santa hates you.
Fuck you, Santa hates you.
Oh, there's Dustin.
Dustin.
I sent him a message. I said you needed a graphic.
Okay, are you listening to me, Dustin? Are you here? What I need is the All Elite Wrestling logo, the AEW logo. But instead of All Elite Wrestling, it needs to be All You Can Eat.
So very simple, like that black and gold, right? Like
yeah. I don't know how to do that because I'm not smart, but I trust your judgment. You watched your Is It Action video twice, and we'll watch it again on Saturday when we play the full version. I got a lot of prep work to do for this show. I gotta load up the wheel with all the Botchamania. Oh, you know what we can do while we're waiting? Hang on a second here. I want to try something.
Agent Joe said to make your own Nick Wayne's mom shirt in addition to all your other random t-shirt ideas.
There is a lot of random. What we're going to do here really quickly is we're going to test the wheel.
Uh-oh. Oh, the Botchamania wheel?
All right. Now.
Oh, we're back.
Well, tough. We're doing this now anyway.
We're going to test the wheel anyway. Okay.
All right. That is the Botchamania wheel. We give it a spin. And it lands on episode number 133 of Watchamania, and that would be the one that we watch. That's basically how
I like
Watchamania Roulette is going to work.
Well, I did like they had they just did the little vignette for Megan Bain.
Yes.
Is she officially All Elite? We haven't seen a graphic, right?
Well, the way that the internet's been speaking, she's been signed for quite some time. But I don't know if I believe the internet because, the internet.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to do the Prince Nana dance. I feel like I could do it.
Oh, yeah. It's actually not hard.
Not the crotch grabby part because, I don't know if people want to do that. But.
Also, did you see the sign in the front row? Swerve can have my house.
These ladies. It was a lady, right?
Of course it was.
These ladies. They have no shame. Now, I can freely admit, because I'm not bothered by any nonsense, that Swerve is a handsome man.
Yeah.
I could see a lot of people wanting to have Swerve in their house.
It's a few clips from the death match. Oh, no, that was the Ricochet incident with the golden scissors, right?
Yes. Trivia question. In his indie career, Swerve actually competed in CZW's Cage of Death. Maybe I'll do a surprise stream one day since I acquired all of the Cage of Death matches. Maybe I'll find that one and we'll do a surprise stream on like a Saturday afternoon. We'll watch Swerve's Cage of Death match.
I watched today a Lucha Underground match between Penta and Chelsea Green.
How was that?
Incredible.
Really? I have not watched Lucha
Chelsea
Underground.
Green can go. And she's a badass. And you see her there and you're like nothing like the character that we're getting now, right? Incredible.
So I have Lucha Underground in my digital hoarding, but I've never actually watched it. And everyone and their dog says it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I like it a lot. Yeah. Someone posted the whole match today and I was like, maybe I'll see if I can find it and I'll send it to you. Because like one match, it's not the whole match. But it's like a minute and a half of it on Twitter anyway. For you to watch later.
Later? There is no later.
Tomorrow, the next day,
Yes,
whatever.
tomorrow is another day. That is true.
You only have 1 hour till you get your pizza, though, so that's good.
I have 1 hour to eat my pizza. Why do I turn into a pumpkin at 9?
No, 1 hour until you get to eat your pizza.
Oh, until I get pizza. I see. Yes. But no, there'll probably be a goddamn overrun. What's the main event of the show? Cope and Puck?
That sounds right.
The
Yeah.
single syllable Clash of the Titans? Like show versus yo?
It'll be an interesting match. I mean, it should be good, but I don't know. I don't know why it's the main event. Like the title match should have been the main event.
What the hell was that?
That was weird.
That was very weird. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but
I don't know what AR is doing. Like, he just hasn't been on TV in so long. Okay, look, Joe's agreeing with me over something. Let's take a note of that timestamp.
6:55 Mountain Standard Time on
Asian Joe agreed with
January 22nd in the year of our Lord 2025. Ophelia Payne and Asian Joe agreed on something.
The one time.
Maybe this will be like the first brick that will build to a friendship.
Oh, it's like this, like the Olive Branch?
Yes, like the Olive Garden.
Like the Olive Garden. So, Joe, since you're, so smart and wise and all that fun stuff, what's going on where's AR Fox been? Well, the brawl at the end between Death Riders and Cope and FTR and probably Jeff Jarrett. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll need a big pull apart NWO brawl that will prevent me from eating pizza.
Yeah. And you'll be like, come on. I'm an old man. I have to get up at 2:30.
I do. It sucks. I want to know how old AR Fox is.
He's very young.
Older than I think.
I think he's very young.
Oh. AR Fox is he's 37.
Okay, so older than I thought too.
Always in great shape, though. Always shredded.
You're gonna break me like an Olive Garden breadstick. That's quite the visual.
Look at that. That's promo of the year right there.
I do appreciate your use of food, though. So, as we're both sitting here, like, wanting to go eat something.
Unlimited soup, unlimited breadsticks, and I'm going to give you an unlimited whooping. Brother.
It's possible he was doing ROH. I don't watch ROH at all. So.
Yeah, I gave up on that. I watch, like, pay-per-view, like, premium events, but I don't watch the weekly show anymore.
I don't have, because it's its own service, right?
Yes, and there are no other ways to get that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not about paying more. My Netflix membership's already going up. I don't need.
Yeah, way to sneak that in right after WWE goes in.
Did you see, though, yesterday they were bragging about how many new and active and like the most they've ever had subscribers, and then immediately after we got the price increase. I'm like, come on.
It's a little tone deaf.
Mm-hmm. Not good.
Is this a Captain Morgan commercial with the thong song, but it's thumb instead of thong?
Yeah.
That would be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's weird, right? It's like great, but also super weird. It took me, I think, 3 or 4 times seeing it before I realized what the ad was for, because I'm so obsessed. Like, what is the thumb thing?
Here's a trivia question. How old do you think the thong song is? What year do you think that came out in? I'm going to Google it. My guess.
2009.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2006.
I think I might be like really late, but
Thong Song was released in 2000. Holy moly.
Oh, we're like way rough. Asian Joe said 97, so he wins by the Price is Right rules at least.
Yeah. I don't like him anymore.
2000. That song is 25 years old this year.
The things that we learn.
I'm not okay.
The things we learn on the Wednesday night
It's true. This is
AEW
less about
Dynamite.
wrestling the more we do this, and more about everything else but
Yep.
wrestling.
But we do know who that is, right?
It's Jack Cartwheel.
Indeed, you are correct. That is. Oh, this program may contain coarse language and at least 3 wrestling matches. Viewer discretion
You
is
graduated
advised.
high school in 2000, so you're younger than I am.
Graduated high school in 2000.
Yeah.
Crescent Heights High School, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, class of 95. Go team.
I'm a class of 93.
I'll probably still die before you, though. Yeah, how long before Ricochet shows up and causes trouble?
Yeah, has to, right? I mean, they showed that clip with Ricochet, so I'm assuming. Swerve's house. Yeah, I want to know where AR Fox has been.
I don't have answers.
I'm just nosy. I'm just like, where you been? Oh, did we see Ricochet showing up backstage a couple minutes ago?
Yes, we did. Yes,
okay,
we
I
did.
missed it. I was too busy.
We were talking about the thong song or Nick Wayne's mom or all of the above.
So someone else also posted the full match of Dante Fox, AR Fox, and Killshot, Swerve Strickland from Lucha Underground.
Oh. I need to watch that. I've heard it was quite good.
And that's the full match someone posted. The other one was just a clip, but yeah. I like Lucha Underground. I mean, I like all that flippy shit though, right? So
it's fun.
There's no need for everything to be super serious, and I'd much rather have like that lucha stuff than, you know, death matches. Death matches just aren't my thing.
Oh, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Ricochet and his golden scissors. Well, Prince Nana's got a lead pipe. That'll even up the situation a little bit. I cleaned out the light bulb recycle bin at work today, and it was full of light tubes. And
all you could think of was deathmatch.
I wanted to smack some people with them, but you know, I need to kind of not get fired.
Wow, Joe.
I don't see you as a whoop there it is person, but maybe I'm wrong. That was a long time ago. I'm wrong. You are not. Yeah. You are a whoop there it is person.
Yeah,
really.
I did like that song a lot. Yeah.
Tag team back again.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I just can't picture you like dancing at Club Malibu and a whoop there.
I mean, yeah, I'm at the age, of course, I had like, you know, the denim overalls and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that was.
Do you still have those?
If I did, they would not fit on one leg, probably. I was tiny in high school.
Swerve on the top, looking to put an end to this particular matchup. The big stomp. Rex and Effects. Are they the ones that did the zoom, 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 boom, boom song?
Yep.
Or see, I know
you gotta
myself.
do is into zoom, zoom, zoom. Shake your rump.
My preconceived notions of you have been shattered today. I did not picture you as a rump shaker, whoop, whoop, there it is kind of person. I figured you'd be like listening to Bach Symphony in E minor with like glasses on, sipping tea.
No, that's me now.
Not like twerking on top of a speaker at Club Malibu with a vodka slime in your hand.
So have no surprise, Swerve one.
Ricochet's in the back.
Uh-oh.
Is he going to pour cement in his truck?
He's doing something. He's got something in his hand on the other side.
Maybe it's Prince Nana.
Oh, assuming he's still at ringside, isn't he?
I'm not sure. Uh-oh.
Oh, he does. It's scissors to Nana's neck. What is happening? Leave Prince Nana alone. New landlord in town. It's a good line. That
so
laugh.
He just like walk away? That didn't make any sense. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah. So they're having a face-off or something next week. All right. Powerhouse Hobbs. Is he injured? Is he not injured? What's the deal?
Because, yeah, he came back and did a run-in sort of at that main event
Saved
on
the day at the
Collision.
end.
Yeah. Meat, meat, meat. Who doesn't like meat?
Meat, meat, meat. Yeah. The straps down and Big Bill climbing over the ropes. That was a great visual. Like, he's so huge, so tall. Oh, God. The New York Minute. What? Hey, Hoosier. How's it going? I do like Brian Keith's new just yelling mother effer all the time instead of,
I hate his gear though. That yellow black thing he was wearing. Like, what happened to the bounty hunter? Like,
I know,
leathery pants. Like, I don't know. I hated it.
we're gonna do one-on-one. Are you watching Dynamite right now, Hoosier?
Oh, this Saturday in Jacksonville at Daly's Place for the homecoming of all homecomings.
I have a friend going to that show this weekend, and I'm pretty jealous because
who's in the ring? Here comes MJF, but there was somebody in the ring.
I'm a little bit behind you, I think. I'm just hearing MJF's music now.
Okay, well, MJF is not dressed to compete, but there is somebody in the ring.
Definitely someone in the ring in gear. That Live Dom Forever name is fun. Throwing his gum at someone in the crowd.
Is it Jack Cartwheel in the ring, or is it Action Andretti? It's neither. It's that guy.
This is it. He's just there to...
Now, does he get paid for that?
Oh, yeah, I would say so. He's in his gear. Now I want to know who that is. Some local guy. Or local-ish.
I'm sure it'll be all over the place shortly. Something tells me this is going to be a very long promo.
Mm-hmm. You're Liv and Dom's biggest fan?
Oh boy, we're dragging now.
I hate those red glasses too.
Yeah, they're kind of weird.
Oh, jeez. Senility.
Sting fan starting to fade a little bit. Oh yeah, he doesn't look all that enthralled.
Yeah, that's a mood right there. Clip that. Be like, this is. You know how Ryan has his fun scale on Mark Order,
Yeah.
Agent Joe. You can have your Sting fan scale. Clip different scenes from him from the whole episode. Oh.
Well, big double J chant from the folks in
Right,
wherever they are, Tennessee, I think it is.
But they said he's from there, right? Or nearby, the way they were implying that he was home.
Well, here, let's Google this bad boy here. Let's figure this out.
I don't think anybody hates Dom. I think once Dom breaks away from the Judgment Day, he's going to do fine. Oh my God, yes.
Jeff Jarrett was born in Hendersonville, Tennessee.
So, yeah. So, basically home. When Ryan tried to do the Sting face paint that time, that was great. The mic drop when the mic is still hot is funny. The big thump.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Hangman, right?
Was Hangman going to wrestle that random dude?
Hangman. No, Hangman. No, it just said Hangman was appearing tonight. Didn't say he was wrestling. He's got his gear on though.
He certainly looks ready to compete.
He might be fighting somebody that, like Nick Wayne or something. You know what I mean?
No, I want random dude. Damn it!
Like Ricky.
See, he's still there.
Like, was it Ricky from Survivor Series when KO just like gave him the stunner?
Could be. Oh, here comes random dude.
Cowboy shit. Oh, he must be fighting the random dude. That's so funny. And he had to stand there for all of that promo.
Tyler Shoop, I think was the name. What's it say on his butt?
It says TS on the front of his trunks. I don't know about the back.
Well, it doesn't matter what it says on his butt because the match is over.
There's the pin now for me. Poor guy. Poor fella.
Oh. Angel's Wings. Christopher Daniels finisher. Wait a minute. Here comes Christopher Daniels. My God.
You know what? That's probably a better question for WWE Watch Along. We're doing AEW tonight.
Christopher Daniels with the
neck brace. Neck strong. Oh, I never wanted to fight you.
Look at Christopher Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, check out my Blue Sky, and I wrote a little blog about Christopher Daniels.
Okay, so he's officially retiring here. There,
it's looking that
Everyone
way.
assumed it was his retirement. Aww. I like that they're letting him have his moment, though, to officially retire in front of fans.
Yeah. Hangman,
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Is it Jack? Is it action? Who's the...
I think that's just fantastic work by everyone.
It's a great song.
It is. That AI, it's taking all of our jobs and giving us things like Crystal Dynamics and Sailor Tugboat.
Some of my best work.
I mean, no notes. Oh boy. There's something I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember what it is now. It has left my brain.
Okay. It'll come back to you.
How was Raw?
It was 2 days ago. Raw. I'm just like, what's today?
Today
Raw was good.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Penta had another banger match. He fought Pete Dunne. I almost called him Butch. I was just like,
I hated that too.
So he fought Pete Dunne, which makes sense, would be a great match. I think that's another great opponent for Penta. We had a few more people declare for the Rumble. We finally had some women declare for the Rumble, which was nice.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of tag matches.
And Saturday night main event is Saturday, correct?
Sure is, yeah.
Is there a lineup for that?
I've seen a couple of matches, but
I think Kevin Owens and Cody's going again, and I think the Uso.
That's not
whichever.
the match, though. It's
just
not? The signing of the contract, I think, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't watch the shit.
Oh my god! Now I'm just like, I don't know. So it's Gunther and Jay, Braun Breaker and Sheamus.
Oh, that'll be a slapper.
My absolute favorite match: Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax, and Cody Rhodes and Kevin, the contract signing for Royal Rumble with Shawn Michaels will be the negotiator or whatever you want to call him.
Okay.
I think 2.5 hours of Raw is just about perfect. I
quite enjoyed the last Saturday night's main event, so hopefully this is more of the same. I wonder if they'll ditch the retro and kind of go with something more contemporary now that after the first one, but what do I know?
So, I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff floating around after the last one and the debut on Raw, and we know, without saying names, we know who we're talking about. Is supposed to make an appearance on Saturday Night Main Event this week, so I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Okay. So what else we got? We got Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart, and I think the main event, and that'll be it for this
tonight. Yeah.
No Nick Wayne's mom. No Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
it's an okay show though. I mean,
I like Dynamite. It's consistently fine. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they're Asian Joe. So you didn't watch Raw. Punk did threaten to throw Hulk Hogan's dusty ass over the top rope if he needs to at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Saturday, AEW Grand Slam, Saturday, February 15th.
Yes.
No time listed, though.
It'll be, if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be the same time as Collision. So like 6 o'clock for us.
Oh, okay.
From what I've seen. But
we get Asian Joe instead of Samoa Joe tonight. But you know what?
Asian Joe is my favorite Joe, though.
Oh, listen to this. What the hell are all these new belts now? Rev Pro, what's that one?
Oh, yeah. So didn't you watch the New Japan event?
The one in the States?
No, the one in Japan.
Okay, she didn't win anything in that melon. Oh no, she did, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. They had a title match. Her and
that was the Rev Pro one, right?
Yeah, and the Rev Pro is actually 2 belts. It's the Rev Pro and the
Queen of the South Side?
Something, whatever it is, yeah.
Interesting.
It was not slander. I literally okay, so it's slander if I say I like you better than Samoa Joe? Wow.
I'm confused now.
Yeah, me too. He just wants to be difficult. I do think her doing, oh my God, Harley.
Who is this Harley Cameron? Because she's now my new favorite wrestler.
Yeah. She's come out as this like crazy personality, and it's great. The walkaway spots for Samoa Joe are perfect. I like that he even had one last week when he did his return. He walked away when they went to charge him in the corner, and he walked away. Great.
How talented is this chick, man? That was incredible.
She's also a ventriloquist in real life.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's going to get her ass handed to her by Mercedes Moné in Australia. Yeah, it's true. She doesn't win anything. Nar. The Australian know the nar.
That was interesting.
So Harley Cameron she's playing into the sex thing without playing into the sex thing, is like just making fun of it. And she was she challenged Mariah May to some hot girl graps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she is a ventriloquist. I'll have to go back and find the video. Doc Mueller got a cameo from Harley Cameron for coexisting Rob and Maggie, because they love her. So he bought them a cameo for Christmas. It was hysterical.
That is fabulous.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's just, yeah. So when they had the gauntlet to see who would fight Mariah May in Australia, the one that Tony Storm won, Harley Cameron actually got the spray spit on her from Julia Hart.
Oh, okay.
So people were wondering whether she's going to turn a little bit dark, like to the dark side a little bit. So nice to see Julia Hart back.
Another member of the famous Hart family. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Yes, let's go with that. Make up stories.
Yeah.
Well, Boris told me it was, and why would Boris lie to me?
Oh, yeah. When did I become the expert on everything?
Oh, that's it. I'm going to tell everybody that.
Should have heard what Boris said on the stream last night. What a dummy.
Oh, my God. No. Boris told me that Julia was part of the Hart family? Well, that makes so much sense now.
And they kept talking about Action Andretti and Jack Hardwheel.
There was Doc Mueller did the interview with Julia Hart just recently, and at the end of all of his interviews, he does gets all the wrestlers to pick a movie or a TV show, something that they've watched recently, and give a review. And Julia Hart, out of nowhere, reviewed Wicked.
Really?
So nothing like her character at all, like, bubbly. And I was like, well, pink and green are definitely the new black, I guess. But yeah, she was, the interview was really good. And of course, I think it was Daniel Bryan. he said, I don't watch TV or movies, and we were all like not surprised. So he reviewed a book.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's still fun though.
So they're doing a pay-per-view in March and then a pay-per-view in April? Are they not doing the quarterly thing anymore? Are they upping their game?
What's Dynasty?
Dynasty's April. April 9th. And the other one was March
9th.
9th, I want to say, actually. Or was it 7th?
First week of March, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were doing two that close together, too.
We're going to check in on Front Row Sting.
Front Row Sting. See if he looks amused or not.
I don't know how I feel about this gear. It looks very 70s couch to me.
Yeah, I don't...
Maybe that's by design, though.
Everything she's doing since she's been back, like even like the feathered hair, like very like 70s, early 80s, you know what I mean? Like it's all very like sort of retro inspired, even her makeup. I wonder if they'll give the girls some time since they had to like kill some time, or if they gave that to something else.
They have it. Disastrous landing. Not just a rough landing, a disastrous landing.
Mm-hmm.
The action will continue live on Dynamite.
Pitcher in pitcher. Specialer.
Let me see here. Hang on one second here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is a good one. Let's try this one. Bear with me here. All right, are you prepared? Are you focused?
Okay, yes.
Is that action and ready, or is that Jack Cartwheel?
Action and ready.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you 100% sure?
Yes.
You are correct. You're good at this game. This nonsense that I made up. That is, in fact, my goal is to fool somebody at some point. But yes,
no,
that is, in fact,
to not. You're good at this. I worked retail a very, very long time and prided myself in recognizing all my regular customers. So I'm very good with faces.
What was your retail history?
Mostly, well, I used to work mostly women's clothing when I was like younger. And then once I moved out here, I got involved in gaming. I worked at EB Games, so GameStop. And then I managed GameStop for like 4 years. I managed 4 different stores here in the city. And
what about your women's clothing experience?
I think we talked about where Mrs. Boris worked.
Yes.
Reitman's, right?
Maurice's.
No. The one that's going under.
Oh, there is. Yeah. Is that
Reitman's and Cleo? I think.
And Ricky's Bootlegger is going under too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no, I worked at I did Reitman's for a few years, and then I actually managed La Senza store for 4 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And then when I moved back out here, I ended up getting into gaming. And then I got headhunted to Microsoft from my EB Games store.
So you're not with Microsoft currently, are you?
No, they closed all the stores in 2020.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And they moved us all to online tech support, which I was not built for.
Like, what the hell is Wet Seal?
That's what I was going to say too. I don't know what that is either. They moved us to online. They moved me to online teaching of business principles to workplace people that were learning how to use Teams and SharePoint because of online. Everything was online in 2020, right?
Okay.
So I had business people who would look at me with bright colored hair and assume I knew nothing, which annoyed me. Fair. And then they would not ask any questions. And then the next day they'd have a million questions when I was supposed to move on to the next segment. And I get it. You go home, you think about what you did. Like, I get it. But I was also like, why did nobody ask any questions yesterday? Like, it just wasn't my thing, teaching business people how to do shit that I wasn't interested in. Right. So I left.
Yeah, I could see that not being a lot of fun.
And it's really one-sided when you're not in a room with people. Like, you're literally just talking to your camera and they're using chat boxes to talk to you, right? So it's not like they were on camera or anything. It's really, really weird.
Agent Joe just slinging. You got to tell us what wet seal is. Take away some of the hate here and educate us, because I don't know what the hell that is.
I'm looking to see it. I'm afraid to find out.
Yeah, I'm afraid to Google.
Okay. Wet Seal was an American fast fashion retailer headquartered in LA. Sells clothing and accessories is really all it says.
No.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. And never heard of it.
We are back.
I know nothing, Joe. I know nothing.
Yeah, well, there's proof. We can isolate that too. Back from commercial.
Hater with a handful of hair.
Julia Hart, 1-on-1.
JPJ.
What's up, JPJ? You handsome son of a gun, you. Do you know what Wet Seal is, JPJ? Have you ever shopped at Wet Seal?
Since it's a women's clothing store, I'm gonna say no, but I shouldn't judge.
Now, when you were listening to Whoop There It Is and Rump Shaker, were you wearing animal print pleather skirts and tube tops?
No, that wasn't my thing, no.
No? Okay. JPJ, we've learned a lot about Ophelia today. All my preconceived notions have been exploded out of my brain, and now I'll never look at her the same again.
Now, the next LPW event I go to, I'm expecting to hear Rump Shaker before the show starts, just out of nowhere. Be like, this is for Ophelia.
Yep, I'm already working on some Whoop There It Is, too.
It'll just play, and no one has to say anything. I'll just play, and I'll be like, Boris? Where's Boris?
Maybe that'll be my video I play on Saturday Night Love this week.
Ophelia was all about the zoom, 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 but not the boom, boom, boom.
I'm afraid to ask what that means. I don't want to know.
That's the Rump Shaker song.
No, I know, but I don't know what's the difference between a zoom and a boom.
See? You weren't one of the cool kids, apparently.
I've definitely not.
You can just sit there and have your potato skins.
I was never a Rex.
Why does the rec room not have potato skins?
I don't have an answer for that question. That
feels like a very something that should
it is
be
like classic bar food, so that's something you'll have to run up the chain of command.
Want to see something super cool?
Do I ever?
I got something new to add to my collection. Can you see him?
What is it?
The ghost.
Oh, okay.
So it's a teeny tiny ghost. I'll have to show you my collection of ghosts. They're from the UK.
You have a British ghost.
Yeah, this is a little guy. He just showed up today. I ordered him before, in October. What is the significance of the ghost? It's just a place in York. It's called York Ghost Merchants, and they release limited edition ghosts. I just like them. I think they're cool. They do ghost walks and stuff like that in the spooky season. But that one got caught up in the Canada Post strike, and apparently they just found it. Yeah. Jamie Hayter defeats Julia Hart. That's a bit of a surprise, I think, for me. Agree. Yeah. Where's Mr. Sting fan? Does he have a poster? Is that who that was? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. A missing Luchasaurus sign is a little. I mean, he almost died, for Christ's sake. Yeah, didn't he get sick or something? Went down with him? His wife found him passed out, and he had double lung pneumonia.
Sting has a sign as well, but I don't know what it says.
Missing Luchasaurus, like, come on. Like, dude's not well. Where's this going? She's putting her over even though she beat her? Did you see the that Brody King has registered a new trademark?
Yes, I did, and Tom Pestock apparently has registered a new name as well.
Oh, what's the new name for Tom? I haven't seen that.
Let me find it.
Brody King's was Cerberus, and I was like, yes please. Cool. Well, we got Will Hobbs in the backs.
Bishop Dyer.
I could see.
Is better than Tom Pestock.
Well, I mean, Tom Pestock's his real name, isn't it?
I would assume.
Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs. I was challenged to a fight in the parking lot.
He's 40 years old, Tom Pestock is.
Yeah.
All right, up next is our main event.
Was fine at GCW.
Yeah, it was fine.
I think having a blood sport match, like we were talking about that during the watch along in New York, is just weird. Like so many rules, right?
Yeah, Joey Janela's like, I could care less if I ever wrestle in Hammerstein again. I wonder if that'll be their last Hammerstein show.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he did a big tweet and talked about how the commission were being dicks, and
I could see that.
They were saying no chair shots to the head, and he did it anyway, and blah, blah, blah. I agree, no chair shots to the head. At least they're, I mean, if they're protected, it's okay, but
I feel
Jamie
like if
Hayter
the commission tells you not to do something and you do it, like, that's not great.
No, it's not, but I mean, tough bitch? I don't know. Sure. Am I a tough bitch?
Oh,
I've been called worse.
I thought you said, would you call Jamie Hayter one?
No, would Jamie Hayter call me a tough bitch?
Sure, why not?
Well, I'll take it. I've been called worse.
I mean, you're a curmudgeon old bastard, right?
Yes, I'm a COB.
I do think you should get a shirt. Need a big bad Boris shirt.
David Arquette has a t-shirt. I don't know how I feel about that.
What store are you looking at?
Pro Wrestling Tees. I get emails from Pro Wrestling Tees because I ordered t-shirts from them like literally probably 10 years ago.
It probably makes sense though. I mean, he did something in WWE, right?
Yeah, I could be called a crusty bitch. I'm okay with that. Curmudgeonly, crusty, it's all the same.
I think it's funny. I'm not even seeing the chat anymore.
All I know is there's damn homemade pizza waiting for me, and this is all taking way too long.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's the 4 a.m. thing. It's getting used to.
That's fair.
There's nobody on the road at 4 a.m. I'm the only idiot who's up going to work. I
remember doing that when I had to go to work, like to do like inventory or something like that. And I'm just like, oh, what is this? And I have to stop tomorrow morning because I'm out of energy drinks. What kind of energy drinks do you drink? I am a sugar-free Rockstar guy because, I mean, I like Red Bull, but it's expensive. So I really like I don't drink a lot of energy drinks, but when I do, I like the Alani Nu ones. Oh, okay. And they were on sale at Costco today, so I stocked up a little bit.
When I want to treat myself, I'll get a Red Bull, but mostly it's the 3 for $7, which used to be 3 for $5.
Do you like the Alani ones?
I don't think I've tried that. No. Is it sugar-free?
The ones I have are, I do believe so. I'll have to double check.
All right, we're coming back from
I don't
commercial.
drink them enough that I worry about that, but
yeah. No, I've got the gout, so I avoid the sugary drinks like the plague.
That's fair.
I cheat with the beer. That's my only cheat.
My chat has stopped showing up.
Your chat has stopped showing up. What was the last chat you saw?
Was Ophelia being all about the zoom?
Oh.
So I'm only seeing the other stuff posted. Yeah, because you posted it on the screen.
Oh, weird.
I even refreshed it and opened it in a different window. It's still not working. Weird. So, Asian Joe, here's your chance to say anything you want, and I won't know, and Boris won't put it on the screen.
Oh, yeah, Boris won't put it on the screen at all, of course.
So now we're going back to another commercial? Oh, no, promo. Oh, here we go. The boys.
Here's a Brody King message. Let's see what this is all about.
Hey, Malachi's clearly gone.
Yeah.
I mean, because he barks, I think Cerberus is a great name.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so this is the match I was talking about my friends going to the show on Saturday, and I was like, I would love to see that match live.
Yeah.
All right, Cope. Let's go.
Here comes Cope. Ugh.
I'd like to point out that all of you guys are terrible. No one has noticed my new green hair today.
I feel bad.
You should feel bad.
It doesn't on the camera. It doesn't look very green. Like maybe it's just the camera or the lighting or something.
Maybe it's very green.
Is it?
I don't expect a compliment from Asian Joe because that would be too much.
Well, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Well,
green.
I'm sure it looks. Oh, there you go. I can see more of it now. Yeah. How often do you do that?
Every 5 to 6 weeks.
I had hair once.
I did, but I didn't want to put you over. Oh, look whose chat's showing up again. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Ask and ye shall receive.
Yeah, I refreshed everything. So I would expect nothing less, Joe.
Now, does Pac come through the crowd or does he come through the tunnel?
I'm going to say the crowd based on the fence in front of him. Well, who knows? This looks like it's backstage, though. Music's good. Yeah, through the
Sounds
stage.
very Japanese. Was he just like waiting behind that fence all night?
Mm-hmm. Just shaking the cage. Oh, that pause between, I thought they were actually silencing him, but he just had a big pause before he did the bastard Pac.
Announcing him as a member of the trios champ. Maybe they're gonna like make those belts mean something again.
Or just take them off of them.
Just get rid of it. It's all silly. Like who's the Ring of Honor trios champion? I know they have one too.
The Ring of Honor one?
Yeah.
That is. Isn't that Dustin and the who's the famous family from the Iron Claw?
Oh, the Von Erichs?
Yeah, the two boys and
oh, really?
And Dustin, isn't it?
Interesting, I guess.
Yeah, because Dustin is a double champ. He's got the tag champs too, I think, with oh my goodness.
So it's Edge versus Neville in your main event of AEW Dynamite. Front row Sting looks unimpressed.
Sammy Guevara, she's brain. I was like, I wanted to say Ricky Starks, and I knew that wasn't right. I was like, the other small guy.
Apparently, pardon me. Apparently, Stark's contract coming up right away. I wonder where words. I wonder who will show interest in signing him. I don't know if WWE be looking at him. He's got the gift of gab. He's got the charisma. So
yeah. I think it's too bad that, I mean, I understand if you're not being used, the whole let me out if you're not going to use me, but also there feels like if there is something going on, like they said, I mean, I've heard the rumors that there's backstage stuff. And I mean, if you are up to no good or whatever, some other companies may not want you either.
Oh, hang on a second here.
Uh-oh.
Hang on a second here. I have to do computer things.
Okay.
Bear with me because I'm not smart. I think we may have the new Big Bad Boris t-shirts.
Oh, yeah?
All you can eat.
Fantastic.
Do you see?
I do. That's fantastic.
That is Dustin's finest work. Thank you, sir.
I have to give credit to Asian Joe, right? Is it Asian Joe that gave you that one?
Sure.
You did. You missed multiple rounds of Action Andretti versus Jack Cartwheel.
Dustin, you're incredible. I appreciate you. You missed.
That's hysterical, Joe.
Oh, I can't believe you missed.
I know.
Now, did I delete all those? Oh, I did. I deleted all of them, so I don't have them anymore. Man, we could have played it again right now.
The Boris is the true ace, not Tanahashi. Is a great comment, though.
I'll take it. All right, now, Eric, are you with us? Okay, because you can play. Is it Jack or is it Action? Of course, I have to play the theme song again now.
Is it Jack? Is it Action? Who's the one with all the traction? Nobody knows, but maybe you will. Guess it right for the thrill. Nobody knows, but maybe you will. Guess it right for the thrill.
All right, I know we're being very disrespectful to the main event here, but Eric in the chat, is this Jack Cartwheel or is this Action Andretti? Lock in your vote now. We will wait patiently as we watch Cope and Pac. I think Eric fell asleep. Come on, man, get in there. See? Well, you never work with children or animals. All right, we have a vote. The vote is, it is Jack Cartwheel, and you are correct. That is, in fact, Jack Cartwheel. I'm going to make this game harder. Saturday Night Love, we're going to play the full game of Is It Jack or Is It Action, as well as Botchamania Roulette. You can see all of that coming up on Saturday, 10 p.m. Mountain, midnight Eastern, over on the Twitch. Meanwhile, Cope is battering Pac, however you say it.
Tomato. It seems to be the consensus that it's Pac, right? Like
I think so, yes.
Yeah, they just said his name on the commentary, Pac. So I always want to say Pac, though. I don't know why.
Yeah. I think because of Tupac, maybe.
Probably. And I mean, clearly that's my music. But I think having it, yeah, it's just that you're so used to seeing it's belt like that it would be that Pac versus Pac. Yeah. Where's Sting?
My pizza and go to bed. Yeah, where is front row Sting? Oh, there he is. He doesn't look impressed.
He's just like, I paid all this money for front row for this show.
Yep.
I can't Samoa Joe.
Where's Nick Wayne's mom? Pac versus X-Pac.
So I'm wondering which one of them, or if both of them ended up in travel delays.
Yeah, I don't know. You think they would have had them on?
Because you think if one of them was there, it's the perfect time to run a promo where you're like, you were too scared to come and show up, you know? Little snow wouldn't stop me. You know what I mean? You could have done a great promo leading in for whenever they do decide to do the match.
No Christian tonight as well. He did do front row Sting did do a good job of oh, wait a minute. Front row Sting did do a good job of painting up his face. We are in commercial, which would have been a wonderful time to play the Is It Action game, but we've already done that.
How many pictures do you have for Saturday?
I haven't picked them yet. I've just gone through and done some visual research, but I haven't actually picked anything yet. I haven't built the Botchamania wheel yet. That's all Saturday afternoon. That'll be my...
Didn't you have the wheel already?
I have the wheel, but I have to get all of the episodes loaded up onto my
laptop. Okay. So that they're ready to go right away.
They're all on an external hard drive.
That's a lot to load in.
504, I believe it is, or 505 episodes of Botchamania.
And you have to have them all downloaded just in case, right?
I do have them all. I just have to put them on the laptop. That's tremendous. I think that would look good on a t-shirt of that gray color. Sometimes, you see, I'm like the visionary, or we are the visionaries, and then Dustin's the smart person who actually takes all of our stupid ideas and makes them into reality.
Yeah, I just messaged him when we were talking about it. I'm like, hey, Dustin, Boris needs another graphic. Can it be the All Elite logo, but all you can eat? And the next thing he shows up in the chat, he's like, ugh.
He probably hates his life. He's like, man, I did something once for this guy because I'm nice.
The thing is it probably took him like 2 minutes because he's brilliant, right?
Yeah,
and now he can play it opposite. It took me 40 minutes, you guys. Like, come on.
So hard. Now the son of a bitch is asking me to do stuff all the time.
You hope he didn't grow a soul patch just for one night. That'd be great. That's another thing we don't have here, but I know what that is, a Golden Corral.
What's the goal? That's like a buffet place in the States, right?
Yeah.
Asian Joe.
Did you have Sizzlers here?
I don't know.
We had Sizzlers back home, which was
Asian Joe, I love you, but my pet peeve of the universe is when people put 2 R's in Boris. 1 R will be plenty of R's. Thank you very much.
Oh, now Asian Joe's got beef with Boris, yo.
Yeah. Now it'll be like Boris with 7 R's. And
a new episode was added today of Botchamania. I'm guessing.
Oh, another. Oh man, I got to make sure I have that one too. All right, listen, dude. I've always been Team Asian Joe, but now.
You gotta roll the R's. Boris.
See, that's like I was just like the athletic commission telling Joey Janela not to do something, and then he's like, "I'm gonna do it more.
I'm gonna make my own rules."
Like Michael Scott said, "I'm gonna date her harder." Look at this. Look at this. Like, I don't know, man. So now I got a secure episode of Botchamania. Things I do to be a content creator. That's what I'm doing right now. This is content. We're creating it right now.
Magic.
This content is happening to you, whether you like it or not. Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Cope.
That's a great one.
He puts the Asian in Caucasian. All right. It's a lot of tape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna stay with this on Max and TBS as long as it takes. It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah. I have to say, most of the time, at least in the last few weeks, I haven't seen Dynamite run over by all that much. Maybe like
It's
5.
been just a handful of minutes.
Yeah. Like Asian Joe's gonna do his post show, and he's just gonna be like, I don't know, but I know Boris has 4 R's in it.
Yep. And he likes to eat. I have seen every episode of The Office numerous times. Numerous. For many years, it was a fall asleep show for me. So I am, yes.
Have you ever watched Abbott Elementary?
No, but I want to because I hear it's very good.
I haven't watched it either. I know Lawrence was talking about, he said he really wants to, because apparently Big E really, really likes it. Okay. And he wants to have Big E on an interview and talk about Abbott Elementary. I said, that'd be great. Why not?
I think it's on Disney Plus too, if memory serves.
It's on one of the streaming services I have.
Tubi or Pluto or
or Prime or
I think Netflix Front Row Sting fell asleep. Someone needs to tap him.
That's a risky thing to do. Tap on
if you're listening to this at Dynamite, which would be an interesting move. You need to tap him.
Brian Cage and Will Ospreay next week. Okay, where did that come from? Did I miss? That must have been part of the blowout of the opener.
Off the top, yeah, because I think they're part of like the Don Callis gimmick, are they not?
Possibly. Gladiator 2 is on Paramount Plus, but do you have to pay for it? Like, or is it included with Paramount Plus?
I watched the first season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and I quite liked it, but I never actually followed up with it. I should go back. Gladiator. I like Gladiator 1 or Gladiator.
Yeah, the second one was good. I liked it. Landmark Cinemas in St. Albert does a mystery movie on like every other Monday or one Monday a month or something. And the very first one they did, they had it was Gladiator 2, and it was like 5 days before it even released in the theater. So I got to see it early. It was great.
What's a mystery movie? Like you go and you don't know what you're going to watch?
Yeah.
That's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah, so there's one coming up next week. They give you the runtime, which is approximate, so not to give it like entirely away. And they give you the rating. So the only time they'll give you the genre is if it's a horror movie.
Okay.
But they're not meant for families. There was an issue. I haven't gone to all of them, but one of them we went to was the movie September 5th, which is about the Olympic bombing in 1976 or whatever it was.
Okay. Yeah.
And a lot of people, I think, based on the runtime and stuff, thought it was going to be Sonic 3, and there was a lot of kids in that theater.
Oh.
So a lot of people left like as soon as it started. So they probably issued a lot of refunds. So now it basically says we don't recommend any of these for families. I missed the one. They had one 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to go, and something came up, and I just wasn't able to go. And it ended up being Better Man, which I really want to see, and it's still not in the theaters here yet. So,
yeah, that's a cool idea, but I could see there being a little bit of issues.
Yeah, but I think I might go to the one next week. We'll see.
And where's this at?
I go to the Landmark Cinema. That's in St. Albert.
Is looking for the spear. Can they say spear? Is that legally allowed?
I don't think so. The movie was long and slow. I didn't hate it, but it's definitely it's about the media, right? And how the media had to change everything on the fly to get the coverage for it, and they had to fight with other networks to have the time to show everything live. It was interesting. Yeah, Mystery Wrestling's fantastic. That was this past weekend.
Front Row Sting does not look impressed. Maybe he's got homemade pizza waiting for him at home.
Probably.
desperation and self-preservation.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a Snoop Dogg lyric.
Snoop Dogg,
who apparently went to Trump's inauguration. That's a bad look.
Yes. You can tell I wanted to say more. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's been 2 days, and some of the orders that he has issued have been pretty terrible.
Yeah. So my whole thing is I try not to weigh in too much. Obviously, we are affected by what happens, but we are not Americans yet. For anybody else who wants to weigh in on that, and I don't necessarily blame artists for wanting the world's eyes on them in that side of things. However, last time Snoop Dogg was invited to his inauguration party thing, and he made no bones about how he felt about Black artists performing at Trump's inauguration parties using some not words that I am not going to use on the stream.
Yeah.
And now he's performing. So that felt very, dude, come on.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
Stick with your guns, right?
I'd recap The Lion King while on edibles, and he'd review it while baking muffins with his wife.
That's fun.
Now, would this be simultaneous or like one at a time? Because I'm not hating this idea.
I would assume that they would both be live together.
I'm a big fan of edibles and watching things.
Maybe something will happen to make Front Row Sting eat crow. Thanks. I'll see myself out now. That's funny, Joe.
Listen to this guy. This guy's got simultaneous. You know what? I'm not mad at this idea. Whoa, a spear from behind. My God. It's 8 o'clock. I should be eating pizza now.
Every time I hear about anything Disney, I think about that the content creator that's from New England that always reviews everything, but always gives them 5 stars. 5 stars.
5 stars?
Yeah. Like, you know, but he uses like really weird ways to describe everything. I'll have to send you one of the videos. He's just like, you know, like Beauty and the Beast was, you know, girl is kidnapped by a beast and gets Stockholm syndrome. 5 stars. Like, you know, like it's just like woman changes everything about herself for a man she's only laid on once and never talked to. 5 stars. Like, oh, they didn't go over like 1 minute.
Cope gets the win. And quite frankly, we all win in the end, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Bring me Beth Phoenix. Oh, it's got the angry fists. Oh, no. Oh my God. What's happening backstage?
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that FTR? It is FTR. And Morton? Is that Ricky Morton or whatever his name is? Taking an unprotected headshot? That's his name, right? Ricky Morton?
I believe that is Ricky Morton, yes.
Yeah,
no, I have not seen the guy who sings major songs in the voice of Cartman.
Very funny.
But I'd be into that too.
Oh God.
Was that Robert Gibson too?
Yes, the Rock and Roll Express. Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought the goddamn show was over. Now they're coming out.
It's not over. We should have just turned it off and been like, okay, there we go. Thanks for everyone.
Why? Don't they know I have to be up in 5 hours?
Don't they know there's pizza?
Does anybody care about Boris?
We all care about Boris.
I don't think John Moxley cares about Boris. Marina Shafir doesn't care about Boris.
No. She might. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Joe cares about you. Oh. Jay White. Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Now I'm ahead of you again?
Yep.
What a weird internet. I was behind you for the whole midsection of the show.
Where's Jeff Jarrett? He could solve all this shit.
Christian savior guy. Well, I mean, most of the friends were beat up backstage, so I'm surprised to see Jay White.
Yeah, okay. That's not somebody that I would have been on my radar for this, but
Yuta's hair, like the beard is bad enough, but the hair is just now too much. Too much.
Now we get Jeff Jarrett?
Oh, God. Is he involved with this mess?
Well, he was going to fight Claudio for a chance at the title. Yeah.
We just watched that, but I've forgotten already.
Yeah, I want to go to bed.
Oh, my goodness. Jeff Jarrett saving him is just, he's not the hero we need or deserve. Yeah, the numbers game is definitely not. We need more than one person to come out.
Why does every episode
have to end like this
way?
I know. So 4v2 and nobody came out to help them? That's kind of BS. You okay, camera guy?
Is this how we're going off the air here?
I guess.
Oh, yep, camera guy hopping off the apron.
That's it? Weird. What a weird ending.
Executive producer Paul Levesque.
What a weird ending.
Yeah, that was kind of just a weird episode, sort of. Not really, but a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as the kids like to say, if that was, I don't think Bullet Club Gold is the thing anymore, to be honest. I'm not sure if they're allowed to use that anymore. That's another story for another day. As the kids like to say, if that's Dynamite, we just watched it. Ophelia Payne, I appreciate your company. Check out Strictly AEW tomorrow morning, I believe, right on this same channel. You can check out Saturday Night Love on Saturday as we will play Botchamania Roulette and a full edition of Is It Jack or Is It Action? Anything you want to say before we close the book on this one?
See you next week.
All right. Works for me. It's pizza time. Peace out. Right. That's not the right one. Good evening. Good evening. It's time for AEW Watch Along with Boris. Dun, 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 dun.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.